Hey guys, welcome back. This is HD and welcome to Semi-Final B of GameCom Plantronics Europe Tournament. And I have one special word for you guys, craps. That's right, it's craps. I actually looked it up. I went on Google, and I know if I look at the chat right now, or if I go back to or go to the YouTube channel in the future when this video comes up, my YouTube channel, I'm gonna see everyone saying craps. And there's probably a bunch of other games I didn't think of as well, but craps is one game in the casino that does use dice. So, what was the analogy I made about rolling? Oh yeah, mirror matchups and not scouting. It's like playing craps. So, speaking of mirror matchups, we do have another mirror matchup here, and it's actually VirusWhite versus Roof. And I say actually because I don't actually know these guys. So, VirusWhite is the red Zerg at the bottom right-hand corner. I will bring up the scoreboard because it is a mirror, and Roof is the purple Zerg at the top left. Both these guys are European, I know that much, and I know VirusWhite is from Ukraine. And as far as that goes, it's about the extent of my knowledge with these two guys. And they are on two different teams as well. They're on pro gaming teams. Roof is in serious gaming. Serious as in serious. So we're serious, bro. Like that kind of serious gaming. So that's a very serious team. And Virus is I don't remember what team he's on. So he is on a team though, and I'll look it up and I'll let you guys know in the next game. But this is a best of 5. So once again, first to 3 will go on to the grand finals, and of course if you go to the grand finals here, then you will face off against the winner from semi-final A, which I will not say because I don't want to spoil it for those of you guys who might have missed it. And it's gonna be another mirror matchup, I will say that much. So here we go. ZVZ is actually my mirror matchup of choice. As most of you guys probably know, I do play Zerg in my free time, and I was much more active in the beta. Definitely, I don't play as much as I used to, simply because I'm more busy casting. And some of you guys might know I'm very busy with my new aquarium now. I do have a new fishy friend, so I do a lot of things outside of casting as well. But Zerg is my race of choice, so I'll be able to break down this matchup a little bit better for you guys, and we'll see how things roll out here. Roof actually went for very fast gas and pull here. Pull and gas are done before the 3-minute 30-second mark here. This is actually really quick. I'm not quite sure what he opened with, and he's gonna hatch out of it. Huh. It looks like a 10 pull, 10 gas, or some kind of 11 pull, 11 gas, and then he's going to hatch out of it with 4 very quick Zerglings here. VirusWhite opened up with I believe he opened up with the pull and then the hatch. So, I think that because Roof didn't apply additional Zerglings here with those eggs, that he's not going to be able to do, that much damage, simply because VirusWhite should have his own Zerglings coming out very soon here. And I feel like if Roof had invested into more Zerglings here, he might have been able to eke a little bit more DPS. But nevertheless, he will pull back. And I guess both these guys are going to go into the macro game on Belshire Beach. And recall, guys, Belshire Beach, originally a map that was so heavily favored for Zerg. So, of course, in a mirror matchup, those favorings or disfavorings are pretty much out of play. Both sides are on an even field, but nevertheless, this map is a very nice map for Zerg. So if you're going to see a macro ZVZ, this is the one to see it on. There's so many expansions, and they all go in that kind of Metalopolis clockwise formation. Hold that thought. We do have VirusWhite coming in here with quite a bit of Zerglings. He might get a drone kill here. His speed is going to finish in about 20 seconds, and he's going to get the drone kill. Oh, it's a little bit of merry-go-round, and Roof ends up losing it. Nice control, though. He did try to keep that drone alive for as long as possible, but his mistake there was putting the drones on the creep, because if you're going to run the drones away from Zerglings, it's best to run them, obviously, off creep, because drones don't get any creep bonuses, whereas Zerglings do. And it looks like now the speed has kicked in for both guys, where actually VirusWhite is going to be going for a Baneling nest here. A little bit of delayed Baneling tech, and he's going to go right into Baneling mode here. Both players actually going right into Baneling mode, as there is a Baneling nest up for Roof as well. So we're actually going to go to the Ling Bling Warfare action style here, and VirusWhite should be able to handle this pretty easily. Here is a mistake from Roof. He did split the 2 Banelings to the back. That could have been fatal, and now he's going to bring the rest of his Banelings in. Oh my god! VirusWhite did not pull his Banelings away, and that was a terrible mistake. Wow, he just lost about 5 or 6 drones right there for 3 or so banelings, and things going very good for Roof. And anytime you take an advantage like that in a ZVZ, it is stratospheric, if that's even a word, astronomically terrorizing. I mean, just look at the income tab. It's 32 to 24 right now, 43 over 36. The purple Zerg Roof just took a huge advantage by just exploding and detonating the drones at the natural. And gosh, Virus, all he had to do was just pull his drones away. I'm not sure why he didn't. He just kind of let them sit there, and I think that was a mistake. Now, here comes the Zerglings once again, trying to pressure a little bit, but there's a crawler there now, so Roof will have to play it safer. And now Roof is going to go into 6 roaches, and that is a lot of roaches to invest in. So it looks to me like he's not investing in these roaches for defense, but rather making 6 roaches to go on the offense. I could be wrong, but yeah, there we go. There, he's going to bring those roaches down the ramp. So it's a little surprising to me. Usually, in ZVZ especially, you kind of take that mindset where after I take an advantage, I kind of sit back a little bit and I macro and get a bigger advantage. But Roof here is one of those guys that says, after I take an advantage, I take my head and I set it down and I tackle through the player all the way through and kill him. So he's going for it. He's going for the gold here, and we'll see if he can do it or not. He pulls the Zerglings away. He's going to try to detonate the Banelings first, and he spreads his Banelings out again. Very nice job of spreading his Banelings so that they didn't all die to a couple of Banelings. And now VirusWhite pulls his drones away. That was what he needed to do in the first round, but he really doesn't have an answer for these roaches. Man, there are 6 roaches here. The Baneling threat has been eliminated, but there are 6 roaches attacking the back of the natural, and that's going to require VirusWhite to uproot his crawlers, bring out roaches, and I don't know if he's got enough time to save his hatchery, but he's got to go in right now. He's going to bring the drones in to fight. He's got to bring the drones around the back of the roaches, and I'm not sure why he's not doing that, but I guess he's going to have enough reinforcements. Okay, so he's going to be able to clean that up with actually minimal losses. So that second wave right there, I think, really went in favor of VirusWhite. He was able to hold it off. There is more Zerglings coming in though, so Roof is really an energetic and very very high-powered Zerg player here. He definitely likes to keep going and going and going like the Duracell battery. So sending in some Zerglings, so he will not find an opportunity to do any damage. But that's the problem, I think, about going with that type of Zerg playstyle. If you continually send in attacking waves like that and you don't make it cost effective, then you will give that advantage kind of away that you had in the early game. And if we look at the economy now, it's pretty much dead even. In fact, the red Zerg, Virus, has been able to pull ahead by just a measly amount. So I feel like Virus is sort of back in this game. He's got to recomplement his army size, though. I mean, gosh, he really doesn't have much army at all, does he? He's got to get some roaches out. He's got to get roach speed, get burrow, get +1/+1 out for his roaches as well. Very critical here at this junction in the game to make sure that his roaches do not fall behind in upgrades. Just one folly in that upgrade tree, not having +1 missile, not having armor, not having burrow or overseers, it could mean the death, even if you have more roaches. And right now he doesn't have more roaches, so VirusWhite has got to get more roaches out on the field right now. In fact, he's trying to secure the third, trying to stay toe-to-toe with with Roof, excuse me. But Roof is going to force to cancel. Well played. Well played, good sir, well played. And it's going to go ahead and bring his roaches back to the left-hand side here, and he's going to slide him and skirt him out of there. So nice job by the purple Zerg. Very well done. And now I think Virus realizes he's got to make something happen, and he's going to bring the roaches up here, but he doesn't have more roaches than his opponent does. And this could be a very crucial mistake, because I believe speed is done for Roof, whereas speed might not be done for Virus yet. No, actually speed for Roof is actually going to finish before Virus, so that means that Virus here cannot retreat once speed kicks in, and speed has kicked in. But it doesn't matter. I guess Virus just has a lot of roaches here. So the speed is actually going to work in a defensive favor, as Roof is going to be able to pull his roaches away. And Virus cannot go in pursuit. But now his speed has finished. So now both players have speed. Both players have the same amount of upgrades. I believe that if we look at the roaches of Roof, he has stopped, and the production tab, he has stopped upgrading. He has stopped at +1/+1, and now he's going to go the infestation style of roach ZVZ. And the Infestor is such a good unit to have because the fungal growth can lock roaches down. You can burrow them behind naturals, and you can start to spit infested Terrans out. Very, very important. But it does cut your gas, so you won't have as much upgrades as your opponent. But right now, Roof has more upgrades already, and he's got more roaches, and that's it. That's it. So, wow, Roof just takes a quick W, and that was very, very, very one-sided pretty much for Roof. So well done right there. And I think it all started with that Baneling detonate right here. Man, losing 5 drones, it's such a snowball effect, because you have to remember those minerals lost. Not only were those drones dead, but also the minerals that would have been made had those drones survived. And also the larvae you had to expend to remake those drones, and also the inject larvae you had to expend to remake those drones. And so many things just go on compound when you lose those things in the early game. So terrible loss here for Virus. And we're gonna go on to game number 2, GameCom Plantronics semifinal B, to find out who is going to advance onwards to play in the grand finals. So stay tuned, guys. HD signing out.